Hello, happy Friday, patrons! How's it going? Today is not the members only stream, like I said last week. I apparently didn't look at a calendar, and so I looked at the calendar today and I thought, we have another week of May, which is good. But yeah, so next week, next Friday, will be the members only stream for the month of May. So I apologize in advance if my voice starts to get like raspy. Hi Renee, welcome and happy Friday. Hi Lily, happy Friday to you. It does not feel like Friday because my kids had yesterday off because of senior graduation day. So I'm like, wait, what day is it? Is it Sunday? It was very confusing. But no, it's a Friday and we are very excited that it's Friday. Who's excited? I'm excited. I forgot to mention in the notes of my post, don't forget that the sale for Shawl with a View Paris is going through till tomorrow. So if you want to see my shawl in Paris, be sure to go to La Bien-Aimé's Instagram. They have posted so many videos and photos of the shawl there in their little Paris pop-up shop. And I'm just like, I wish I was there too. Hi, Jessie. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Yeah, I've been kind of sick the past couple days. So luckily, I'm feeling a lot better today. But I don't know, it was just like sore throat a little bit. So nothing too bad. Yeah. So yeah, tomorrow the sale will end for Shawl with a View Paris. So yeah, if you want to grab that shawl at 50% off, be sure to grab it today or tomorrow. I don't remember what the code is off the top of my head. Like Paris Love 50 or something. I don't know. Oh, thanks, Lily. Yeah, I think I have just been, I don't know if anybody else is feeling this way, like with the nicer weather coming. I mean, nicer is a relative term because nicer weather for us means that it's just like, it's really hot. It already feels like 100. But I know like people who don't live in the south of, we're not south of the equator, just like southern US, if you're in the US, it's probably feeling really nice for you. But I've just been like, I just need to take some time off. I'm so excited. I have a couple of deadlines, one of which I just finished, and I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. And then I have another one where I finished the knitting, and I'll be able to share that with you next week. I finished the knitting of that one. I just have to write up the pattern now. So the hard work is done. Although the knitting is actually the fun work. Oh, you'll be playing with your pups at the pool. Aw, Sammy's favorite time of year. They're so cute when they go swimming. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Did you get your pool all cleaned up? We are so excited. Our neighborhood pool opens tomorrow, I think. So I don't know if the kids will be going swimming yet, but it's hot enough. It sure is hot enough to go swimming down here. But yeah, we'll be going there a lot. I'm not sure if it's the age, if my kid, well, definitely my oldest is, but I'm not sure if my youngest is old enough yet to go without a parent, which would be really nice. I must just say, it would be really nice if he could just be like, bye, and then they go to the pool, and then I don't have to sit there in the 100-degree heat. Yes, the neighborhood pool. Although I might go sometimes and swim because it's nice to be able to go for a swim as well. So yeah, this afternoon, my youngest has his 5th grade award ceremony. So I'm going to try and stop a little before 1 or by 1 at the latest, because we got to run out and go to his cute little award ceremony. And then he'll be in middle school next year, which is crazy town. Crazy town. But yeah, I can't show you anything I've been working on, because they're all secrets. What can you do? But I do have some yarn to share with you. And I wanted to wait a few minutes for people to join in if people join a little bit late. But yeah, I hope everybody's had a really good week. Yeah, I'm like, this week went by both kind of slowly and kind of fast. I got a new book for Mother's Day. I got Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. Y'all, I have not been able to put it down. I am almost halfway done with it, which is a lot for me. Like, I don't usually read books that fast. Oh my gosh, your granddaughter is going to be a senior. Oh man. I hear you. That is trippy. Oh, a senior. I know, when my kids get into high school and be like, what is happening right now? Yes. Oh, you've read it too, Renee? Yeah. I finally got Fourth Wing. Everybody was like, you have to read this. You have to read this. Because I think romantasy is like my new favorite genre. Oh, you did? You loved it too? Hi, Sarah. Welcome in. Oh, you're at your cousin's house in Florida. Oh, for his graduation? Graduation from college, high school. That's exciting. Well, congratulations to your cousin. Yes, I was like, do I really have to work today? Can I just lie in bed and read like all day? So yeah, I asked my husband last night, I'm like, so can I buy the 2nd and 3rd books? And he's like, do you think you'll reread them? And I said, absolutely. Like this feels like a series, kind of like Twilight for me. Like, you know, Pride and Prejudice, you know, like just those books that are just like comfort books that you just have to read over and over and over again. I don't have very many books like that. The Sookie Stackhouse books were kind of that way for me, because they were such quick reads. But that was back when I used to read all the time when I lived in New York. I read so many books because that's what I did on my commute to work. I would read on the subway. That was before I was knitting a lot. And so I read a lot of books. Oh, Jessie, yeah, you're waiting for 3. Yeah, it sounds like she's working on a 4th one right now. Yeah, the characters are so... I just love... I mean, I'm not that far. I'm only... Like, they only just did the threshing. Which isn't giving anything away. I'm not giving away anything by saying that. I know. Oh, to have a day to just read and knit all day. Yes. I know. It's been so funny because my husband is a reader. He's just... he's a bibliophile, you know, like we have so many books in our house, and he has, you know, hundreds more books in his office. Yes, in bed with tea and some snacks. Exactly. Just everybody gets to wait on you all day. You just in bed with the book and yeah, and you're knitting if you need a break. I wish I could read and knit at the same time. I have never been able to do that. I mean, I guess I could try. We have like some book holders, or maybe if I used like an e-reader. I know a lot of people who do audiobooks can knit while they do audiobooks, but I prefer to read like an actual book. That's just me. Yeah, I know. but I was like, no, I have to be productive today because I actually feel better. So, but yeah, my husband, he's always reading. Like if there's a down moment, he's not like a phone scroller. He's a reader. So like he has different books that he's reading all throughout the house. So like depending on where he is, he can just pick that book up and read it. Like there's one in my car. So, but for me, like, oh man, I was reading 11/22/63. I had to put it down. I don't know what it was. I was reading it before bed, and it was like, it was a really slow part of the book, but then it got really intense, and it was so graphic that it was like giving me nightmares. So I'm like, I don't know if I should read this before bed anymore. So that was a library book. So, and it was overdue. So I was like, what? I'm just going to return it. I can pick it up at some other point in my life. Oh, you have a book stand, Jesse? Yeah, but only in stockinette, right? Yeah, only in like a stitch pattern where you don't have to look at what you're doing, right? Yeah, I feel ya. But yeah, I was like just sitting around and reading for most of the day yesterday because I took most of the day off. I did some knitting. I finished the new shawl pattern that I finished it in the morning, and then I just read for the rest of the day. And my husband's like, I never see you just sitting around and reading. I'm like, I know. It's this book. I can't put it down. Oh, you can do stockinette flat or in the round of the book stand. And a book bone. Oh, to help flip the pages. I'm going to have to look that up because that sounds like a good investment. We have a book stand as well. That we use also if we have like really heavy books that are hard to hold. So those are really nice. I should try it. But I'm honestly like, I'm going to be y'all are going to laugh at me, but I am taking a break from knitting for a while. I say that and then I'm like, I don't know if I actually will because I feel like I get to start fidgeting. So I'm like, okay, I need to do something with my hands, but it's nice to have my deadline knitting done. So I mean, just knitting for joy or for a design that doesn't have a deadline, that doesn't feel stressful to me, So yeah, anyway, I have some yarn that I'm going to be winding up. Like I said in my post, I am going to be casting on the next exclusive Patreon pattern. Finally, I haven't released one since early 2024 when I did Textual Tribute. And I feel like the last year and a half has just been a blur of massive deadlines, and I finally feel like my deadlines are kind of dissipating, so that feels really good. Yes, exactly, Lily. I know I have never been officially diagnosed with ADHD, but I've often wondered if I have it at least to somewhat of a degree because I'm the same way. Like I've always fidgeted when I'm sitting still, like watching a movie, watching TV, whatever. I have to have my knitting, or I'm like playing with something. So yeah, I'm hoping. So you might remember, whether you were a Patreon member or not. I think it was back in 2023. It might have even been 2022. I did a design submission call to the Patreon community at the time to see if anybody had any ideas of new patterns that they wanted to see be developed, but didn't necessarily want to design them themselves. So I think only 2 or 3 people responded, and we took all the responses and then did a poll. And the one that was the winner, I'm trying to see if I don't think I have my notebook here with my sketchbook, was by Sarah, who's here, of a leafy brioche cowl. And then I picked out like a few different yarn combinations and everybody voted. Well, the original yarn that everybody voted on, I actually have it right here, was this combo by Dream in Color. And I might still do a version with these colors because this was the voted on combo. But I think the featured yarn that I want to use is like local Texas dyers. So I wanted to see what y'all thought of that. So I might do 2 versions anyway. And I did my sketch, so all I have to do is chart it out. But I went stash diving because I'm starting to like take because most of my yarn is just out on shelves like this. And I'm getting a little nervous that it's going to get wrecked because we did see some moths, not with my yarn, but we saw some in the house. And so I sort of had this like panic. So I've started taking it out and like putting it in bags and bins. So I found this combo. So this is by Blue Mule Fiber. I think they were at DFW Fiber Fest a few years ago. And they're from Texas. Blue Mule, it's a tongue twister. Blue Mule Farm. I don't know where though. I mean, I don't know where in Texas. But this colorway is Corpus Christi Bay. And so of course I had to buy it because that's where I live. And I also feel like it's very, floral kind of leafy colors. Kind of similar to this. It's kind of similar to this color by Dream in Color that we originally picked. And so I thought that would be really fun and I would love to support them. I should have done some research to see if they're still dyeing yarn. And this is a really nice blend of superwash merino and silk. Yeah. And then this is my favorite color by Serendipitous Wool. I am obsessed. This is their mushrooms colorway. And I love these colors together. And Serendipitous Wool is located in Houston. And I love supporting Shoba. Oh yeah, you love Blue Mill Fiber. I'm not sure they're in business anymore. Bomberino. Well, maybe I'll still use it because it's really special. And then I'll also use yarn that is available commercially because this Dream in Color is available. I don't know if the colors are though, because I was looking for these specific colors and I couldn't find them. Yeah, the color combination. Oh, I'm obsessed. Yeah, I did not, before when I found that skein yesterday, I did not do any research to see if they were still dyeing yarn. I mean, how important is it to y'all that I use yarn that is commercially available? Like, would you basically be more likely to go stash diving, or would you want to get like kits? Or not necessarily kits, but be able to like actually get the yarn that I used. Because I feel like with both of the exclusive patterns I've done, nobody actually used the yarn that I used in the patterns. Because I think the textural tribute was Junk Yarn, who is now no longer dyeing. And then the Beholden Shawl was Barnyard Knits or something. Yeah, you always stash dive first, Jessie. Yeah, that's what I was figuring. And Renee, yeah, you don't worry about using the exact same yarn. That's what I was figuring. Because I was like, I love the idea of people being able to stash dive. These two are both like the serendipitous wool is 400 yards. So I'm not going to be going over 400 yards for either color. Yeah, the same weight and usually the same blend. Okay, so if it's like a silk wool blend, you would use that, because this one, Blue Mule, is a wool silk blend, 75% wool, 25% silk. But the serendipitous wool, serendipitous, yeah, is it doesn't say. It's her Vajra base, but it doesn't feel like it has silk. I think it's just wool. Oh, Lily, you like to go stash diving and see what you can come up with? Awesome. Okay. So I think that's kind of what I'm going to do too, but I will probably do 2 versions so that you can see it with the original, because I do still love these colors. I just don't, I have nothing against Dream in Color. Oh, hey, Kat. How's it going? Finishing up some chores. That's how it goes sometimes. Oh, yeah, you're going to stash dive, Sarah? Oh, Long Dog Yarn. I love them. I have never worked with their yarn before, but I love their colors. But yeah, I have nothing against the Dream in Color. But I love the idea of using indie dyers. I don't know if Dream in Color is necessarily indie anymore, because Jimmy Bean's Wool bought them, I think. Which I have no problem with Jimmy Bean's Wool either, because, you know, I collab with Madeline Tosh, and but you know me, I love my indie dyers. Love me the indie dyers. And Jimmy Bean's Wool is also a local yarn shop, but I feel like they're just really big now, right? I don't know. They're kind of big. You always stash dive too, Kat? Yeah, or find something similar. I was actually thinking about using the Malabrigo yarn you sent me. That was another option instead of the serendipitous wool, but I thought they might be too close. But like this I feel like looks really similar. It's not as dark. But this is like a single lot one. So this would not be able to be duplicated, because it's one of their single lot colors. It's their sock yarn. Oh, you're allergic to almost everything but merino? Oh yeah. Yeah, so then you got to be a little pickier. Is Malabrigo just merino? Yeah. So there you go. I was actually gonna look, as Jimmy Bean's just posted that like their Malabrigo is on sale. By the way, I don't know if you get Jimmy Bean's newsletters, but yeah, all their Malabrigo is on sale right now. Wait, Renee, Lazy Cat yarn also has some yummy colors. Wouldn't it be fun to make something using Long Dog? Long Dog and Lazy Cat. Oh my gosh, that would be so funny. Oh, Renee, you're so hilarious. I have not heard of Lazy Cat yarn. I'm gonna have to look them up. Are they another Texas based? But yeah, I don't know. Do you like this better? Blue Mule and Malabrigo? Is it too close? I feel like this has a little bit more contrast. But I don't know. Malabrigo is kind of, it might be a little bit muddy brioche, which isn't bad. Definitely isn't a bad thing. You have like, wait, how many skeins do you have in your cart, Kat? I thought about you when I got that email this morning. Right? So funny. Oh my gosh, you do have both in your stash, Lily? Okay, you have to do that now. Oh, 3? That's so funny. They have so many pretty colors. I was going to look for a color to go with this one. I might still. I don't know. I don't need to buy any yarn, but we never need to buy yarn, right? No. We just want it. Yeah. I'm going to keep looking at these for a few days. My desk is such a mess. I have so much yarn on my desk. It's not even funny. I also got these out from Miss Babs, but I thought, I'm going to use these for, I have a third skein in the Yummy 2-ply that's like a mustardy yellow, and I'd still love to do a 3-color shawl with these, but I don't know what yet. I just have like tons of yarn on my desk. Thus is the life of a knitting pattern designer. Do a solid with a variegated. Yeah, I'm gonna do 2 variegateds though. I don't know. There's something about it. This combo, I feel like they both have a high contrast enough. So I might still do this one. I keep going back and forth. I'm like, yes, I'll do this. No, I don't want to. I'm indecisive. The dragons would snuff me out from Fourth Wing. Sorry, this is like a really deep Fourth Wing reference. Right? Oh, it's only $50 for 4 skeins. That is amazing. Because normally it would be like $100. Are they all like half off? Maybe depending on the base. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to look. I pulled it up on my browser and I was looking for a couple minutes and then I was like, no, now I need to close it. I'm getting too tempted. Yeah. Okay, I'll think about those. I will think about those. Yeah, work up a mini swatch. I'm gonna have to swatch anyway. So I'm gonna swatch with it and see what I like. See if I like it. It's a good idea. You don't have to tell me twice. I will swatch away. Yeah. I'm also, so funny. So last weekend, the classes for DFW Fiberfest went live and my brioche class sold out in like 2 hours, which is insane. That has not happened like ever. And so, and then I had one of my students email me and she's like, hey, do you have a picture of the cowl that we're making for the class? And I'm like, why have I never like actually made a sample for the class? Like, why? So I thought, okay, I need to make a sample for the class and then I can publish it as like a little mini beginner brioche pattern. But I wanted to ask y'all because there are quite a few like beginner brioche cowl patterns out there that are not too different. I mean, I haven't bought the pattern or anything to see what it looks like, but they're not too different from what I'm going to do. And so maybe I don't necessarily need to publish it as a pattern. I don't know. But I'm like, if I publish it, how do I know it's different from anybody else's out there? Like my friend Lavanya Patricelli, like hopefully that's how you pronounce her last name. Like she has a lot of great beginner brioche cowl patterns, but none in DK weight, which is what I was going to use. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you got to grab those up, Kat. Get those Malabrigo one-of-a-kind skeins. Just grab them. So yeah, I'm definitely going to knit up a sample for my class so that people can see what it'll look like when it's done. But I was like, do I publish it as a pattern as well? I don't necessarily have to, but I thought, why not? I don't have a lot of beginner brioche patterns. Most of my patterns are like more advanced, more like intermediate advanced brioche. So I don't know. I'd love to know your thoughts, but I did find Fangirl Fibers dyed up some of this yarn for me on her DK base. That's this like lime green and black. And I thought this is such a great high contrast kind of Halloween-y style for 2-color brioche. It'd be so fun to have for DFW Fiberfest because It's at the end of September, and so people could like knit one up for Halloween if they wanted to. So of course, you know, I love them. I love Fangirl. So I'm definitely going to make my sample in these. So this will be a nice, like, something for me to work on just mindlessly this summer while I'm taking some time off. Because, you know, even when I'm taking time off, I still want to knit, right? I still want to knit. Anyway, if you have some thoughts on that, let me know. Publish your beginner brioche pattern. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Renee. It'll be a great introduction to your work. Thank you. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, it'll still be different from other people's. I don't know. They might have more, you know, different stitch count, different yarn. And to have more beginner patterns, I think would be good. So yeah, thank you. Thanks for your feedback on that, Renee. And I could make it like an inexpensive pattern. It doesn't have to be, you know, like $7, $8. I could make it like $4 or $5. And then if people want to splurge, I mean, not that $8 is that expensive, but you know, if people want to splurge on the yarn, then they can feel okay about getting the pattern, right? So be like, well, it's just as much as like a Starbucks coffee. Although I don't know how much Starbucks coffee is anymore. It might be a lot more than $4. I don't know. But I had to show this bag that you gave me, Renee, by Maker's Mercantile. How perfectly does that match the yarn? Like, how perfectly does this match? I love this bag so much. It says like K2 Tog, knit, cast on, SSK. I love this bag. It's a little big for a cowl, but I love it. Yeah, Maker's Mercantile made this one. It's a really well-made bag. It's got like the cinch on it. And it's got like a bucket bottom. I love matching my I know they were meant to be, right? I love matching my bags to my yarn that I'm doing. Does anybody else do that? Like, we have enough project bags, right, that we can match the bags to our yarn at this point. I feel like whenever I go to my youngest son's taekwondo, I always laugh because I always have a different project, like every week, and I have a different project bag. People must be like, what is that all about? Oh yeah, you love the bag too, Kat. It's so good. Kat, I think people new to brioche are always looking for a good beginner pattern. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kat. Yeah, I am just going to do it. Yeah, you probably could, Renee. Yes. I know. I was thinking, Kat, I was thinking about that Hunter, no, what was it? Hammer and Hide bag you got the other day, that like plum purple one. I was like, oh, I wish I had that one. So is it Hammer and Hide? Is that the right name? Like those really nice like waxed canvas bags. I have one, but it's this one. It was the Fiber Space one. Wait, what is it? Hammer and Hide? I'm like, is that the right? Am I saying that right? I have to look inside. Hide and Hammer. Yeah. Switch them. Hide and Hammer. I was switching the yeah, I love this bag. I don't use it enough. It's like I forget that I have it, I think. Do you ever have so many project bags that you're like, oh yeah, I have this one too? Like I just pulled out, I'm gonna be casting on my Sizzle Pop sweater, and I thought this redesigned bag might be big enough. I don't know though. It might be big enough for that. I love this. I love these bags. These are everywhere now. I think 4 Pearls just got them. Yeah. Love them so much. Yeah, close enough. Hammer and hide, hide and hammer, whatever. This is like, people will know what it is. Oh yeah, you need to pick a sweater pattern to fill it. Just make sure it's purple, matchy matchy. Oh, you have multiple redesign bags, Renee. Oh, I'm so jealous. I still haven't used this one yet. It's kind of like, do you ever have like those special skeins of yarn in your stash where you're like, I don't want to use them. I don't want to use it. I'm afraid of wrecking it. I don't think I will though. It's just so beautiful. I got this one at Knit ATX in Austin. Oh, you have two? That's awesome. Right, exactly. Yeah, when you Google it, it'll show up. People will know what you're talking about. Yeah, so I have my yarn. I didn't wind it up yet, but I think I have it all mapped out. But yeah, here's my yarn for my Sizzle Pop cardigan. I'm using Emma's Yarn Splendid Singles in like a gradient. So the main color is going to be this sort of gradient of peaches. And then the contrast color is going to be like a nice gradient of greens. It's going to be so pretty. I can't wait. So yeah, I'm hoping to cast that on, but I'm going to finish up some whips first. I need to finish up some whips. Yeah, Sarah, it's a really nice bag. I think West Knits has them in like a purple color. If you love the redesigned bags, they did that really pretty. It's almost like the plum purple of your hide and hammer one, Kat. It's so pretty. Yeah, I can't wait. I've had that yarn sitting out in my studio for so long. I'm just so ready to cast on that sweater. Too many things I want to cast on, but I need to finish some of my whips first. So yeah, that's about all I have to share today for yarn. Next week I'll have some more knitting to show you. But yeah, anybody have fun plans for the weekend? We are, Memorial Day weekend here in the U.S. I think everybody here today is in the U.S. So nice long weekend. My kids have Monday off and then they go back Tuesday and Wednesday and then they're done. Summer, school's out for summer. I won't sing though. So we're not doing much. We're gonna do some shopping, I think. But otherwise not much. Just kind of doing some maybe spring cleaning, deep cleaning. My parents are coming to visit in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Like mid-June they're coming. So I got to get ready for their visit. My oldest son will be sleeping in my studio. So I've got to like clean it up a little bit. Oh, Renee, slash your stash, swim time with the pups, mani-pedi, lots of knitting, maybe some gardening. That sounds like a brilliant weekend. I love it. I know, we needed to do some gardening, but like it's too late at this point down here. It's too late to like plant anything because it's almost June. It's too hot. We should have done it in like March or maybe February. It's okay. We'll just let it be the Addams Family house for another year. Because of the drought, it's just like all brown. And we did pick some good drought tolerant plants. So they're still alive. Thank goodness. Even though we can't water them at all. Anybody else have fun weekend plans? I'm doing some research for my website because it officially, if you type in briochestitch.com, it goes right to knitgraffiti.com. But I haven't done all the work that I want to do on the website. Oh, yes. Happy weekend to you, Sarah. Have fun with your cousins in Florida. Yeah, Renee, Slash Your Stash is really fun. It's something they do with your knitting guild, right? And you win like super duper prizes depending on how much stash yarn you use, right? So yeah, I'm working on some research for my website. Like, what do I want my website to look like? Because right now it's just really basic. It's fine, it works. But I want to have like a really big brioche database where if you go to the home page, it's not just like the Knit Graffiti show. It's like your one-stop shop for brioche. But then it also has like my web shop and stuff. Oh, it's just a group of friends? Okay, got it. I don't know why I thought it was affiliated with the guild. But that's so fun. It's so fun how organized you are too with it. Yeah, super organized. Oh, it can be unwieldy if you have more than 20 people participating. I can understand that. But it's a nice way to kind of like motivate each other, right? To like use your stash and maybe finish up works in progress that you want to finish, which I'm still working on personally with my whips now that my deadline knitting is done. Well, yeah, thanks so much for joining me in the chat today. Renee, Lily, Jessie, Kat, and Sarah. Oh yeah, you have such an extensive rule list too. If you want to create your own Slash Your Stash. Oh, you get more points for whips. Oh, that's cool. That's a good idea. And then whoever the winner is gets to like organize it for the next year, right? Isn't that how you work it? It's such a good idea. We could do one for Patreon. We could have like a Slash Your Stash. That'd be a lot. That would be a lot, wouldn't it? Yeah. Well, I hope everybody has a really good weekend. And thanks for joining me today. I can't believe that it's already been 42 minutes. I feel like this went by so fast. And hopefully I talked about everything today. Yeah, there wasn't much. There really wasn't very much on the agenda for today. I'm doing research for my website. Yeah, designing websites is like, I feel like it's way over my head sometimes. Oh yeah, you end up knitting a lot more, which helps you to be a better knitter. Yeah, that's great. And almost like trying some new techniques and using up your stash. And then it helps you feel better when you buy more yarn, right? Oh yeah, thank you, Lily. It is a lighter day. Yeah. Hopefully next week I'll have more. Yeah, long weekend vibes. Be like, everybody just go have a nice long weekend. I hope everybody has tons of knitting to do this weekend and maybe reading, right? Let's just curl up on our comfy beds or sofas and get some reading done. I am definitely going to be reading a lot this weekend because I seriously also dreamed about the book, but it was a really nice dream. It wasn't like a nightmare like with 11/22/63. It was like a really nice dragon dream. But it combined Fourth Wing and How to Train Your Dragon, which was really weird. I don't know why it did that. Maybe because the new How to Train Your Dragon movie is coming out. I mean, it's not new, but it's like the live action one. Yeah. Well, yeah, so next Friday is the members only stream for May. So meaning that one will never go public. It will always stay exclusive to the Patreon community, which means I get to share all my secret things, and I won't be able to share the brioche hat that I just finished because there it is over there. I have to ship it out to the people with the magazine that I'm submitting it to. I have to ship it out this weekend. So, but I will have my swatch, so I can show my swatch next week, so you can see kind of what the stitch pattern looks like, although it looks a lot different in the round and the hat. Maybe I'll start the second version I'm doing. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So I hope everybody has a really good long weekend. I hope you get lots of extra rest, getting those manis and petties. I have to redo my mani because I'm right-handed, so always my index finger and my middle finger on my right hand always chip first. It does, like, never fails. Yes, Sarah, I know. I can't wait to share it with you. Yeah, maybe I'll start the next hat so that I can share it with everybody in the members only. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But I hope everybody has a really good long weekend, and I will see you in next week's members only episode. Thanks so much, everybody, again for joining. Thank you so much for your support. I'm so happy to be able to go live with you every week like this. It's just so much fun. And yeah. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Feel better. So yeah, I'm feeling so much better already. I just need some downtime, you know? And I'll be shipping out a lot more merch. Hopefully next week. I think a bunch more people are eligible now, so I'm going to be shipping that out. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Have a really, really good weekend, everybody. Love you so much. Mwah.